Yes.
Okay. How are we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jilly With It. I'm Will.
I'm Audrey.
And what are we playing today?
We're playing Patchwork Valentine.
Patchwork Valentine's Day Edition. Here we go. By Uwe Rosenberg. We did play Patchwork once before on the channel. You can go check that. That is the Halloween edition, which has the fixed tiles. I don't remember if the Valentine's was before or after that, and if it also has the fixed tiles. It says 2021. So I don't know. But we were not the biggest fans of Patchwork, although everybody says it's a great two-player game. So we figured, let's try it again. Maybe it was the theme. Maybe the theme didn't do it for Audrey enough to make it exciting. But I also think we were biased because we've played a lot of other tile games that Audrey likes more. So it's going to have to compete with that, like Isle of Cats.
Yeah.
Right. So if anything that we play that's a tile laying game doesn't live up to Isle of Cats, it's probably not going to do it. Now, one thing I think that is important, I guess, about Patchwork, and I realize that as we're about to start the stream, is I think this is meant to be a quick game, just a quick little puzzle game that you can knock out in like 30 minutes. Whereas Isle of Cats, I don't think you can get done in 30 minutes. She can't. She doesn't. You're right. She doesn't like this bed anymore. She wants to dig and get a nest in it. But you can't nest in something flat. Yeah, go ahead. I'll go over the rundown of the game while Audrey goes and gets Bella her other bed. I'll move this one out the way. Put this one back here. Maybe she'll lay behind me. Well, she's following her mama. All right, so let me go ahead and flip the camera over, and I'll give a brief rundown of how to play Patchwork. All right, there we go. We are set up for a two-player game with Patchwork. And why is that? No, now that he's not here to say why not. That's because Patchwork can only be played with two players. So in Patchwork, what you're trying to do is fill out your little tableau, your little board. In this case, it is our candy box. And we're trying to collect the tiles, put them in, and cover up as many spaces as we can. And at the same time, try to get as many of these little pralines that we can, because at the end of the game, whoever has the most pralines is going to be the winner. So there's Bella's bed.
Come on.
There we go. There's your bed, sweetie. Go on. There you go. We're going to have to buy her like 3 more of these. We keep having to move it from room to room. So the way that works is on your turn, you can take up to 3 tiles from the token. In this case, it is cute little Cupid. So you can take any of these 3 tiles. To acquire the tile, you need to do both the praline cost and the time cost. Time basically is impacting how far you're going to go down the track, because once you get to the center, once both players get to the center, that's the, or each player, as they get to the center, is the end of the game for that player. So, of course, it may not end at the same time. So, if I were to take this one, well, I can't take that one there. If I were to take this one here, it's 5 pralines, 5 time. I will put it somewhere on my board. Wherever I put it is where it's got to stay. And, of course, I would then spend my 5 pralines, and I would move my marker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because I passed a praline, I get a payday. So there's 2 pralines here. So I would get 2 pralines back on my, into my bank, into my monies, into my, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I get 2 pralines, right? We're going to continue doing that until, again, one of us meets the middle. The other thing you can do if you don't want to take the tile, or perchance you want to make sure that you get to a 1 spot tile first, is you can choose to actually just move your marker however many spaces you want. Of course, the more spaces you move, the less turns you're going to have overall in the game, because you are sacrificing time to do that. But these are the only 1 tokens that you can get in the entire game. That's pretty much it. The player that gets to go first is the player that is behind. So of course, if you're further behind on the time track, you can make 2 turns in a row. Very similar to Merchant's Cove, one of the games we like a lot, is the same mechanic. If you're behind, you get to go twice in a row. If you're on top, then you get to go again, because technically you were behind before you ended up on top of the other player's little token marker there. But that is it. That is Patchwork. Audrey, if you want to determine who goes first.
With our 20-sided extra life die, because we support the niños of Children's Miracle Network with donations. And you can also help them with donations using the links down below.
Para los niños.
Para los niños.
Para los niños. Sick and injured kids do need your help. That is a 2. That is even. That means Oddly gets to go first. I think last time, did we use this as our marker? I can't remember. We usually try to use the extra life dice whenever we can. All right, so Oddly gets to go first. So you can pick any of these 3 tiles.
Because you
only have 5. Or, again, you can choose just to move forward, because then that's going to force me to move by one on my turn.
No, I'm going to pay for the T.
All right, so Oddly's going to go 1 over to the T. All right. One thing I didn't mention, if you are the first one to build a 7x7 grid, you do get the 7 extra bonus points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9x9. So basically, the first one to build a 7x7 gets those extra points. All right, and then that's how much time?
5.
All right. I don't know if we're supposed to start off or on. I think it was on the first spot. Yes, we start on the starting space, which is this one. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get 2. All right. So that I can't afford. That's 5 and 4. I can't afford that, so I guess I'm getting this one. It's the only one I can afford. If you move me up 4, por favor.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that actually was good for me because that kept me behind, so I get to go again. Dang it! Now I definitely need a 1. That was stupid of me to put that there. Because now I have to get a 1.
Where are those?
They're once you get towards towards the end, you'll get the 1s. So 7. Oh, I have no pralines, so technically I can't buy anything.
So you have to just move.
Yeah, I have to move because I don't have any pralines. So.
Well.
So I move 1. I get my 2 pralines. Now I get to go again.
Oh no!
See, because I'm on top. However, I still can't do anything because I still don't have enough pralines. I feel like there's something missing here.
See, because then I won't be able to
we can't afford anything right now. So let's see here. Payday on the pralines. Choose a piece. Pay for the piece. Yeah, that's it. Somehow we just got unlucky and all of the low-cost pralines are at the end. That's not good.
No.
So I'm basically forced to go here. That's all I can do because I have to get more pralines. All right, so now I have 6. All right. Well.
Oh wait, so once you pass it,
you get paid once you pass it. Mm-hmm.
So I passed that one.
Yeah, that's how you got 2 because you only have 2 on your board.
How did you get 6?
Because oops, you're right. I should be at 4. Which means I still can't buy anything. Oh no, yeah, you can. This one here, I can buy that one there. You're gonna have to do the same thing.
So you add this plus this?
Mm-mm.
How are you going to buy this one?
Because I have 4 right now.
This is
4. Oh, that's 6.
6. Oh,
okay, this is definitely not working out to our favor. I know we're playing it right. I mean, that's it. You buy the tile. You move your heart to collect pralines. Oh, you collect 1 praline per... Oh, if you choose to advance your heart token, you gain pralines for advancing your heart token.
Okay. Can we start all over again?
So, no, that's fine. Hang on. So, I chose to advance my heart token 1, so I got 1, and then I passed the praline, so I'd have 2 more. So I'm at 3. I still can't do anything. The minimum I need to be able to buy something is 6.
6?
Yeah, so I need to go 3 more spots. 1, 2, 3. I knew I was missing something because I'm like, we are praline poor right now. All right, so I have 6, so I can at least buy something.
And what about me?
So for you to be able to buy something, same thing. You need to have 6. Well, I will be able to buy this next turn. And then that would give you the option of this one, and this one. So technically you would only need 2 if that's the case. But you do have to get in. You have to either get on top of me or one in front of me. Basically for it to be your turn again. So you're pretty much forced to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're pretty much forced to. Because if you went 1, 2, 3, that would give you 5, and none of these cost 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so that gets you 4. All right. 4 pralines for you. All right, so now it's back to me. And I guess I'm going to buy the one that I can afford, which is 6. All right, and that moves me 5 times. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I collect 4 from my ones on my board. There we go. Yeah, it's very, where did I take that one from here? Yeah. It's not very, it's unadvantageous as a game for the first couple tiles to be expensive. It's like you almost want to, I don't want to say you want to rig it because you're supposed to put them out randomly, but you almost want to rig it so like the first, I don't know, like at least every third one is a low number tile, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now you have 6.
So I can't buy this one.
If you want that one, again, you're behind, so you technically.
But I want to be able to get many pieces so I can cover my thing.
See, okay. All right, so how much time on that one?
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. So you did pass the praline. How many do you get? 3. Right.
Yeah, total.
Move the.
3.
Oh, we got to move the cupid. We got to remember to move the cupid first.
Oh.
All right, so it is your turn again because you were still behind.
I'm going to buy just one, and then I move it once.
No, put it where that one was. So basically, you should move it first. The way the rules say, so you don't forget, is you move it outside, then you take it. Yeah, then you can just really you don't even need to slide it down. It's just hanging out there.
Okay.
Right. And then how many? How much time?
On this one, 2.
Yep. That wasn't too bad. All right, so I got 4. So that each costs 2. Dang it. Did that again. One thing with placing, I don't remember if it has to touch another tile. Not just as place on the board. So there is no placement rule. So technically I did not need to put that there. That was a bad idea.
Move it.
No. I think I will do the 3. So move me to the straight line 3. Yep. And then move me 3 times.
1, 2, 3.
And I don't get prelude yet. All right. Back to you. I only have 1. I'm gonna have to do some movement, I guess.
Ouch.
Yeah, you got some cheap ones up there. You got a 1, a 2, and then you got that 7.
But they don't give me only that one. Will give me more money.
More pralines, yeah, each turn.
Okay. 1 moment.
And remember, you can flip the tiles, turn the tiles, whatever.
Same. I mean, I know they all work for me right now, but
the question is, remember, think about it too. If you remember, hold on, wait. If you take any of those, you're going to get to go a second turn. So if you want 2 of those, your best bet is to take the cheaper one because you end up here, but you might not have enough to buy.
Oh,
those.
and time. You
remember, yeah, all of them are 2 times. So you're going to end up on top of me, meaning you get to go a second time before that.
I can only afford. I thought I could do this one, and I am so poor
So if you buy that one, then you can buy the other 2 that's next to it. If both of those could help you.
Oh no.
All right. So 1 for that, and you go 2 times. Which one do you got to flip it? All right, and then do you want the other 2 that's right next to it?
CP.
C. All right. So you go
Uy,
1, 2. How many pralines?
3 only.
None of these had. But again,
See, no.
now remember, you want to try to get 7x7 square too. You kind of want to work on that to get this bonus points.
Sí, sí. 7x7.
7x7. All right.
7x7.
So my turn. I only have one. Oh, actually, one does cost 1, and it gives me a praline. So that's not going to go there. So let's put him. I don't know why I keep thinking, oh, let me put it right next to the other ones that I have, but it's like you don't have to do that. I don't know why I want to make them all connect. I guess because I'm trying to do that 7x7, because I got that last time we played the Halloween one. I got the 7x7 because I kept everything close together. So now I'm in my mind, I'm like, I want to keep them all close together. I'll just put that right in the middle. I don't think he'll bother me too much. All right, and then I get to go 4 times. 1, 2, 3. So this one was good. It was cheap, but it cost a lot of time. So I did cost a praline. Oops, I spend my one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I'm in the money. I got the money.
No, you're too rich.
I'm rich. All right. So that one costs 2, 3, and 3.
Es mi turno, ¿sí?
Yep. The little Y gives you pralines.
Wish, but that's ugly.
Yeah. It would go right here.
I mean,
Go here.
no, pero if I'm trying to do this now, then...
Oh, the 7x7? Well, still, it could go here.
Wish, but then this thingy here.
That one works for you, but you're not going to get a lot of paydays if you keep buying tiles like that.
No, I have to get monies. See, can I have
And you have this one as well. This is going to go 6 times. This one's going to go 4, but it does give you 2 monies each time. That is 3. Gracias. And 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much money? How much pralines?
5.
You're at 5 now? 3. 5.
Wait, am I going to get something by because if I cover all the board?
No. Well, you don't lose points at the end of the game by covering the whole board. So that's really, yeah, it's really the only benefit. But you don't lose points. All right, so I've got 6, and I can technically get probably 2 turns out of it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy this one first, which cost me 3. Oh, I thought it was longer than that. Dang it. I thought it was long enough to go all the way. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oops. All right, so that one goes to there. And then that moves me 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I did cross the praline, so I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 5, 6, 7. Oh, so I can actually buy. I was just going to do the 3 and 3, but I didn't realize I was going to get so many pralines. So I could get that 7 right there, or the 5. 5 isn't very good. 5's kind of weird shape. No, actually, the 5 will help me. So I'm going to go here. This guy here for 5. Chia. Which can fit in Chia. Chia. And then that moves me 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So I get the 1 token because I ended there. I got through there first. Fill in that little 1 spot. I knew I needed to get at least 1 of those because of that mess up earlier. All right, what you can do?
Can I borrow some money?
Can you borrow money? No, but you can move freely on those tiles and get money for each tile you move.
No.
You could move 2 and it would still be your turn. Technically, you move 3. Oops. I moved that by accident. Technically, you could move 3. 1, 2, 3. Get 3 pralines and it would still be your turn.
After this one also get pralines?
No, that you.
Or it's just because you have 3?
Yeah, you move 3 spots, you get 3 pralines. Now it's still your turn,
Still
so you can.
my turn.
Yeah, but now you have more pralines.
That's
So you got this one for 4. 10 and 2. Ooh, that's why he's 10. He's got 3. You get 3 pralines per.
So costoso.
It's a little 2 guy over here. These 2 guys are really good. There's only 2 of these little elves.
Oh, that one works so well.
Which one? The 10? How much do you have?
7.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Still 8. Can I buy 2? No.
No.
Okay, I'll get the 4 one. I mean
this one?
Yeah.
All right. How much? 2 time?
2 times.
All right. So 1, 2. How much pralines?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. 7. Okay, so I have 5. Let's see here. If I do this one, which only costs me 1, 2 time, I get to go again, and I'll get more points. Or here, 2 times. So either of these are fine because it'll cost me 2 time. And if I go here, I can buy these 3. Oh, this is a freebie. He's freebie.
Is that a freebie?
Yeah, he costs 0. If I go here, then I get these 3. Which I kind of could use that
Now
one
I
too.
want chocolate.
Now you want chocolate?
And I have some.
You have chocolate from Valentine's Day. From Dia de Amor. At least that's what I keep calling it. It is probably incorrecto.
San Valentin.
I think this is the better one. So it's going to cost me 2. Put that there. And 2 time 2, which gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not at the point where I can pick up a 10 yet. There are 10s and 20s.
What?
There's only 120, so I'm guessing that doesn't happen
It's
that often.
It's very easy, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so now I can do this one, or this one. I have, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11. So I could do the freebie, but it doesn't really fit anywhere that I want. This is just a really weird shape, too. And this one would have been better, but this was the better piece out of these 2. This is the better piece out of these 3. I think this one at least gives me more pralines. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the freebie. Oh, so put them here. That works. That wasn't too bad. But it does move me 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
You collected it.
Yeah, but look where I am. Do I really want to?
Give it to me.
I have to either put it down or I have to discard it.
Discard it.
I don't know where.
There's some more day.
I might need it. I'll put it here, I guess. All right. I don't know.
I needed it.
You needed it. Well, there's 3 more out there. Today's mas.
So we're here.
I forgot our screen. Our screen's got stuff all over it. It's no es bonita. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just moving things around on the screen for no apparent reason. The L is pretty good. That tiny little L is pretty good.
It is, but
you're trying to do your 7x7.
So,
I forget who won last time. I think I did. You don't remember. Audrey does not remember.
I never remember. I will. I don't know. I need this too. Can I buy 2? I am reaching out.
As long as you
do the trick.
Well, no. You have to verify. If you go here, yes, you'll be able to buy 2 because you'll come here. You only move 1 time. You go here, no, you will not get to go twice because you're going to go 6 times.
So I will need to buy this one anyway.
Yeah. Do you need it?
I need this too.
You need these 2. Yeah, unfortunately, if you buy this one, that's going 6 times. You're going to pass me.
See.
Which means that,
But I'm going
well, depending what I buy, you would be. If you buy this one, then I have to buy one of these 3, which means you're going to be one of these roughly on your next turn. So you have to weigh that alternative.
And this one is 5. No.
Yeah, both of those are high time. Yeah, you won't be able to go
Well,
twice. I mean, this would give you more money when you pass the thing.
1, 2, 3. So I will be on top. So I will still go for this one.
So if you this one first?
Oh no,
this
because
one
I
first.
don't have any money.
This one first.
See, but wait, no. I have only 6 coins.
No, you have a 5 over there.
Oh, so rich.
Okay, so you're going for this 3 first, right? And that moves you 1 time.
Yes, 1 time.
1 time.
Do I have to place it right now?
Yes, you have to place it right now. You know what your next piece is going to be.
I do, but I need one little one.
Yeah, but you still gotta. Oh no, these 2 you don't need to worry about these 2 rows to make your 7x7, do you? No. I mean, again, you could do 7x7 at the top, 7x7 at the bottom. I'm nowhere near a 7x7 right now. If you don't need it, then just throw it up there somewhere just to get it out of your way.
I place it already.
You place it right there? All right. Okay, then you're buying this one?
Yeah.
4 más.
You need change.
Give you change? Okay, here, you can have one. You can have 1 praline back. We're living in a world of praline currency. What is that? 6 time, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then how many pralines?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ocho. How are you still at 8? I gave you 8 last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Oh no! You caught up with me. I'm at 8, so now you caught up with me. You're right. Okay. You did not leave me anything good. All right. So I think I might do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna buy this one for 1 and put it here. And that moves me up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. I collect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm up to 9 now. All right. And then I get to go again. So I'm going to buy this little guy here for 2. 1, 2. It moves me 1 time.
No.
So then I get to buy another one.
You're so good at this.
I'm so good at this. Which I guess I'll buy this guy because he's 10. He can go right here. I still got a row. I'm not at 7x7 yet. That moves me 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So I get this to go. Little one there. Now I'm definitely in front of you. So now it's definitely your turn.
So I'm going to buy. So 1, 2, 3 behind. 2 behind you. 3.
Yeah, if you want to go twice. I mean, like that turn that I just did, that was a big turn. I was able to go 3 times. Because both of the 2 that were here were both cheap ones. That's kind of that opposite of earlier, where all the expensive ones were at the beginning, so you couldn't do much. But then later in the end, when you get to the cheap ones, it's like you can buy 3 or 4 of them sometimes.
But now I don't have enough money to buy 2, Will.
You have 5, 6, 7.
Right, and 1 is 7 and the other one is 7.
Now you're back in expensive land. Yeah, but you also have this 10.
Thank you so much.
You don't want the zigzag? The zigzag is great.
No.
The zigzag is great.
It's horrible. So I'm going to
Actually,
buy...
both zigzags are kind of not fun.
If I got that one, I will be...
This is the least time. But then
still I won't have money.
but remember, that's the least time. But then you could just use spaces to get on top of me again to be able to get more pralines. Because if you use the, what is that, one time, then you would get 2 more pralines by going here, which would put you back at 4, 5, 6, 7, and the cursor will be here. So you basically can buy that one, and that one. So that actually works.
Okay, I'm buying this one.
Buy the long one. And that is 1 time, right? Just 1 time.
Now,
I mean, technically you can afford the H2, but I don't think it's going to fit on your board the way you want it to.
so I completed like here. Now I have to do this.
Okay.
So actually,
Do you want to get?
oh, but I still can buy nothing.
No, that's what I'm saying. You have to go here. 1, 2.
If I do the H,
There you
well,
go. Now you get 2.
if I do the, and now I can still go. So
Yeah, you still get to go.
I'm gonna buy the H.
For how much? For 2?
For 2 is cheap.
Cheap. Okay. Oh, that filled in that spot nicely.
So now I just need this.
Right. And then how much time? 3?
3.
1,
2,
2, 3.
3, 3, 3.
How many pralines?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's Sesame Street or Conjunction Junction? No, Sesame Street. Conjunction Junction would be about learning and reading and writing and arithmetic. All right, so I can get that weird shape, that weird shape, or that weird shape. I technically can use 2 of the 3 weird shapes. So I think I'm going to go with that weird shape. Oh, no, hang on. 2.
No, you're doing
4,
too good, Will.
6, 7. Oh, I'm 1 short. Okay, I'll move 1. I'm at 8. Now I can afford that one. Huh. Okay, so that is all 8 of my wonderful pralines. Adios, pralines. And we'll put you right there. That's gonna be a weird spot to fill. I don't think there's there is one left. He's way down here. I don't know if I'm gonna get that far to get that one. There's a nice block down here. Okay, so that goes there. Cupid, a key. And then I have to move 6 times. There's a lot of time though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Give me the little one. So you don't need it.
You're right, I really don't.
Can you donate?
No. Are there any L's coming up? There's a Z. That's not gonna help me. There's no more L's. You've got all the L's. Yeah, but I'm looking at like if I put it here, is there one that would go here and there isn't? I'd have to get that other one if I put it here. And you already got that shape, right? The Y. Yeah.
Are you sure we don't need to touch him?
No, you can put it anywhere. Touching just makes it easier to make sure you're filling in for that 7x7. Technically, that's the only reason to make them touch is because you're trying to finish the 7x7. All right, so it is your turn. Oh, hang on, I passed the praline. I got to count up for me again now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
Bush.
Although now it's getting to that point where you don't want to be spending your... Oh, no, you get a final scoring here. Because there's 1 praline left. So that's your... Whatever you have on the board becomes your final score. And whatever you haven't spent.
I'm going to...
Yeah, you're gonna... You need to be able to buy these guys.
How much is that? 7?
7. You have 8, right?
Wait, or this one? No, I'm gonna buy... See, this one also works. Oops.
Okay.
Gracias. 2. And it moves 2.
2 times. 1,
So,
2.
hey, I completed...
So you got the 7x7. So you get the bonus points at the end. I think
does it give me 7 candies?
No, I don't think it gives you any candies. I think it just counts as 7. First one to 7. It's just worth 7 points. So you can't use them to spend. It's just for 7 extra points at the end of the game. All right. So now it's your turn again. So you have these three. This one's worth. This is 10, but you don't have 10, do you? This is the one
See,
you
I
need.
do. Did I pay you for this one? For this one?
I don't remember. Yeah, you gave me the 2 for that. Yeah, you give me 2 because I did 2 and then I moved you 2. So yeah, that's what's going to give you points at the end of the game.
Hold on.
Now that you filled up your 7x7.
I wanted the money.
Okay, you want the 10?
I want the... Yeah, the 10.
Do you have 13?
No, I'd have 12. Okay.
Because this would move you 2 times, which means you could buy that one and that one if you had 13. So Diaz. Por favor. Gracias, mi amor.
I'm so poor.
All right. So now how much time was that?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so close. Oh my. Yeah, if you could have bought both, you would have been able to do it. All right, so how many? Yeah, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, you're up to 12. Okay, so I get a payday after this. So I know I want this one, so that's a no-brainer. I knew I wanted that one because I need to fill in my board here. Question is, can I get around you and get that other one piece? And we're not talking about one piece the enemy. So that's 1, 2. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 again. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the only one worth points. No, this one's worth. I can do this one too. That's only cost 2. It's a weird shape though. This fills up more of the board. Because this is worth 3 points. This is worth 1 point, but this fills up more board, so I won't have minus points for not covering up the board. So I think I'm going to go with this guy here. So he only cost me 1. He goes here. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that to cover that.
Wait, where are you?
I'm done.
Right after the thingy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're already there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woohoo! Okay. That's what I got.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Are you already in the
I can't make any more turns. So
I can still
you
go?
have 1, 2, 3, 4 time, and then it's the end of your game. So if you buy anything that has 4 or higher, it will be the end of
And
your
this
game.
counts? Like...
Oh. You are an earthquake queen. You know that? As much as you hate earthquakes, you are the best at earthquakes.
No.
Okay, so next version of Patchwork needs dual layer boards just for oddity.
These coins that we have, or I'm sorry,
What you
whatever
have
you call
counts towards the end as well.
what do you have extras?
Yes. Your best bet is to buy that 7 up there at the top. That'll get you 2 and
That
cover
it
up.
can fit
Oh,
anywhere.
it can't fit anywhere. Yeah, that was your best bet. I mean, this is fine too. I mean, but it will be the end of the game, and then you have minus points for these.
No, and what about this one? Oh no, that's 3.
3. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to fit that one either. Yeah, when you do the 7x7, I think it's a little bit harder because your last row is only 2 wide.
Well,
Yeah, you can only buy these 3. So, how much is that one? 7.
7.
So you get 3 change. And really doesn't matter where it goes in there. And how much time? 6. So that puts you in the end. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for oddity.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16.
16. Another cinco. Cinco, cinco. Diez. Tres. So you have 7, 10, 20, 30. I have 10, 20, 40, 1. Woohoo! I win! I finally get the medal. The medal's been over in front of Audrey for like a week and a half now. So I got the medal. There we go, guys. That is Patchwork. We're going to go ahead and give our first impressions. I guess this would be our second first impressions. Because I don't think we did first impressions on the Halloween one. We may have.
Because
well, it's depending on when, because we added the first impressions like
after.
Later.
Yeah.
So the first thing is the components. The art's pretty. It's candy. It's great art. I mean,
it makes me crave candy.
Makes you crave candy. So that means they've done their job. I like the little pralines, and it's nice that they got the little upgrade tokens. The little Cupid's kind of cute.
And
I was looking for screen printing on these, though. I was hoping for screen printing on those, like a little heart inside of a heart or something, just to be cute. But they're fine. The one thing we did mention, which Oddly did, is, it would increase the cost of this game. The game already isn't too cheap, and that'd be a dual layer board to prevent moving. Oh, and we forgot to actually subtract points, but you were already below me and you have more empty holes. So
yeah,
for those of you that have left a comment already that we didn't score correctly. But no, I like the components. What about you?
I like the components too, but I would like this to be
something where your tiles
secure.
Don't run away. But then again, with Isle of Cats, it's not secure either. Like,
no,
it's not dual layer
there
either.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's not a big deal, but
in comparison,
well,
I guess,
maybe it would be harder to put them other ones. Well, I don't know. No, because you can actually move them. You can't move them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, popping them out, yeah, you'd have to flip the board over to get them all to pop back out. Because maybe you're a patchwork expert and you can actually fill the entire board. I came close. I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from filling the whole board. And components compared to Halloween edition, it's the same components. I guess really the only difference is the art.
Yes.
So which art do you like better?
This one.
This one. And it's really weird, and it does have to do with the regional differences. Audrey is a Halloween baby. Audrey's October, which most people that are born in October love Halloween.
Oh,
like, it's just this thing that happens in Audrey.
I like to see the niños. I like the candy stuff.
But it's not as big in Colombia, or is it now?
It is. I mean, it is.
Well, I was thinking because of the Catholic, like, because most of the religions
celebrate that. Christians,
yeah, Christians do, but you do what's called trunk or treat. Everybody goes to the church and then they open their trunks and you get candy out the back. But yeah, so component wise, for me, it's the same. The art's the same. Both art's good. It represents what they're trying to make you represent in your patchwork. Technically, it's no longer a quilt though in either one of them. It's a candy box, which fits better. I don't remember what you were filling up in the Halloween version.
I think that is something that I didn't get, and that's why I didn't love it.
You didn't understand what you were doing in the Halloween one, like why you were filling up.
Yeah.
In the regular patchwork, you're building a patchwork quilt.
See, I remember.
So it makes sense. This one, you're filling up a candy box, so it kind of makes sense.
So
next is your mechanics. So the mechanics on this one is the tile placement and placing the tiles to fill up your box. It's buying the 3 tiles and then being able to spend your time to get the pralines, which I completely missed that rule again this time around, which we eventually figured out. What do you think about the mechanics?
I don't know. I think is I mean, the moving whenever I want to get more coins so I can afford. I don't know if I see that like too
late, too not obvious.
Not obvious. Yeah, I don't like it. Because then, I mean, I cannot say that it makes it very easy, but it kind of does.
Well, the problem is if you didn't get the pralines for that, if you noticed the first couple turns when we were struggling at the beginning, we would have been all the way to here, almost a third of the way through the game before we would have had enough pralines to even start buying tiles. So as a mechanic, it's good because that gets you what you need. Yeah, it's necessary.
You're right.
Because you're limited to just those 3 tile versus a full, I can buy anything I want to buy out there in the open space.
No, I mean, it's nice. And I like that it has, like, once you pass this and you collect all your
Pralines. Chocolate balls.
Chocolate
basically.
balls. So that's good. And also these ones, I think that I would need more on this side.
Yeah. Now, the tile laying, do you like this tile laying compared to like Isle of Cats tile laying?
What do you mean?
Like laying the tiles and figuring out the pattern. Because that's the main mechanic of this and the main mechanic of Isle of Cats.
But here you don't really make a pattern. That is actually why.
Oh, because Isle of Cats, yeah, you have to make it touch
all
the previous
colors,
one and you try to match the colors.
Yes, so I think that is what at first I was expecting of this game.
Oh, yeah, not all tile laying games are like that.
And also like the objectives I would like to.
Yeah, the only objective is the 7x7.
And you don't even get the monies.
Yeah, you don't get anything from it except for the 7 points at the end of the game. Yeah, I think the mechanics are good. I mean, it's a tried and true formula. It's the reason why they've made 20 bazillion different versions of it in different themes. There is a Christmas one as well, so maybe we'll play that next year. That's one of the harder ones to get. Like even the Halloween isn't available on Amazon anymore. This one we got because we lucked out and our game shop, the only one that's local to us now, is actually closing. And we didn't get to actually spend much time there because, we just moved. But they happened to actually have this one in 35% off. But I think it's also available on Amazon. Now, that may just be a printing thing with Asmodee and Lookout. They might only print during the seasons. So there may be a reprint of the Halloween closer to Halloween. There may be a reprint of the Christmas closer to Christmas. I don't know. I don't know their strategy. So Christmas might be hard for us to find. But that would be a theme. Well, you like a more, so this is a more.
Yes.
But
yes.
I think Christmas even more so. Like between Valentine's and Christmas, Christmas is like your big holiday.
Yeah. It is.
So next is the difficulty. It's not a difficult game.
It's not difficult.
Nah, and it is. It's a good entry level tile placement game.
When you play it right.
When you play correctly, yeah. It is a very simple to get into tile placement game. It is 2 players, so you don't have to worry about. I don't want to say you don't have to worry about player level gap because you are still limited by the turns. But you don't have to worry about like at a 4-player game or something like that where there's more people, so there'd have to be more thinking and strategy, or somebody's taking tiles that you don't want. So we're kind of leading into the fun at 2. Mm-hmm. This game works at 2. It's fun at 2 the way it is. I don't think this game would or should function at a higher player count because then you'd be able to do no planning because you don't know where that's going to be.
At least with 2 you can see what the other person
could get,
and
then where it might be. And then same thing, if there were more people, you wouldn't be able to have those spaces where you can do double turns maybe.
Oh yeah.
Because you might go and then catch up to somebody else or pass them, so now it's their turn.
Hey, that's actually something very unique.
The from behind?
Like what we did. Like, I mean, what you have to do so you can get more tiles if you need to. If I move this many, I will still be behind.
Yeah, like move 1 or 2 to get a couple pralines, you'll still be behind, so then you can buy more tiles as long as you buy them in the right order. Yeah, and I did think that's part of the strategy with the way the mechanics work, and it's a neat little structure that they got there. Uwe Rosenberg, that's what he does. He does tile games. So there are other tile games that he's made that maybe we might try as well. You guys let us know down in the comments other tile placement games we should try. The last thing is the theme, which we've kind of already touched on. This one is Valentine's, and you are filling your candy box. For me, the theme's the same. I see the theme, I see the candy. We're playing it on Valentine's, but the theme to me doesn't necessarily come through in the gameplay because you're really just placing tiles on the board. But thematically, you like this one better than the Halloween.
Yes, I do. But again, I would like something more like, you know, candies when they come organized in a box and you can see them, they come
The
in
same
a
candies
pattern.
together in a pattern.
Something. So that would be also nice to have in here.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know why they've never done an expansion like that. I mean, I guess just
But
because
that is
trying
an idea.
to get that implemented would be hard.
Maybe, but like say here, the candies there were different types, and then the way I put it then makes
Are there any duplicates?
groups of.
I don't think there's any duplicate candies though. I just noticed that.
Oh, you're
There are
right.
there are no duplicate candies.
No.
So Oddity's idea would not work. But thematically though, you like this better than the Halloween. Now,
Yeah, I like
overall, does this make you like Patchwork more than before?
Yes, but not more than other tile games.
So there we go. That is Patchwork, at least Patchwork Valentine Edition. If you want to pick up a copy of Patchwork, we of course always have a link down below. If you want to watch us play other two-player games, which may or may not be tile placing, what do they need to do?
Subscribe, activate notifications, follow us on social media.
All that stuff. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.